statement. I want you to try this item. If you have never shopped here, please, please, please try this item. It is our #1 selling kitchen item of all time. I have sold, me personally, I know thousands, maybe even tens of thousands at $29, okay?
Yeah.
Then we did a price adjustment of $24 and change,
yeah.
and we were all super excited. And then one time that I can remember, they gave me a this day only price of $19 and change. Well, we thought we want everybody to try this amazing one-of-a-kind prep in the kitchen, so we're gonna make it less than $20. And just so you know, if it is not the most used, if it is not one of the pieces that you give thanks for during the holiday season, do it now, do it as a gift, get more than one, choose your color of choice. You are getting 3, do we have them out here? The 3 stainless discs. You know, I might not have them out there. We might even be able to show that on hsn.com. But you are getting 3 stainless discs. You choose it in your color of choice, so you can shred, you can grate, and you can slice. Steve, are we calling this white, or are we calling it like it's like an almond? We're calling it white, but it's almost like an almond color. There's my rose, there's my blue, there's my gray, there's my teal, there's my black, there's my red. Chef, there are a lot of upgrades to this, but boy, at this, the best price in history with almost 500,000 sold and almost universally perfect reviews, hard to say no to, isn't it?
So I want to show you the drums. You mentioned the drums. You've got a slicing drum, perfect for slicing for your salads, cucumbers, carrots. I'll show you potatoes in a second. Even perfect slices. Your hands are nowhere in the way. That drum will replace a mandolin, which is really, really scary. Then you've got the Coarse Grater, which you just saw me do a bunch of cheese in seconds. So that's perfect for cheese, grating zucchini, carrots for baked goods, anything like that. And you don't have to buy cheese pre-grated. And then we've got the fine grater here. Perfect for parm, nuts, cookies, graham crackers. So that's replacing a little hand grater. So you don't need a hand grater, you don't need a box grater, you don't need a mandolin. Your fingers don't have to get in the way of things. We could do graham crackers to make our own graham cracker crust. Put it into our baking. So you're saving your fingers and you're saving your food.
You know what's so interesting? I actually, I don't even know if we've got a comparison out here, and then I'll show you those discs.
Yeah.
I have like a permanent little divot in one of my fingernails from taking off part of it on one of those old knuckle busters. No, I'm serious. As Chef does this though, and I'll show you the stainless steel drums. Now, those, I rinse mine off in the sink, but they are also dishwasher safe. You know, we are putting Grandma's rolling pin to shame. if you grew up with Grandma with the crackers and the rolling pin, right? It's just like boom, boom, boom. This is uniform, it's fast. And when I said earlier, that's why I want you to get our today's special. We're not all chefs here in the kitchen, so you can't mess up grilling with that. But the truth is, you go to school for years, and you make your reputation on knife skills. No knife skills required with this, right?
No knife skills required, and that's why I always say, Shannon, these ones kind of make me sad, because my knife skills now are obsolete. You don't need them, right? But you know what? For the average person, to get equal perfect cuts, having equal perfect cuts is important because things cook evenly.
That's a big point.
Absolutely. So you want the right mouthfeel for salad, you want things to cook evenly. If you're making that a chip, they gotta be the same size.
Can I tell you, for me, I'll be at home a little too late to do canning and pickles and relish. I love doing those. And my poor grandma, she had bad arthritis in her hands like I did. And I still remember her, you know, trying to, with that little paring knife, trying to get it, right? Exactly. Grandma had it, you know what that, and by the way, that's where I learned, you know, my clumsiness in the kitchen, because, you know, you have the knife and it's like, you know. So perfect slices every time, not only for, say, reduction in the sauce. One of the things, you had me at radishes. I love radishes, but radishes, man, if you've tried to slice those individually, put them in the little hopper. Let me show you, speaking of those drums, you are getting the 3, and remember they are stainless, so they don't warp, they don't tarnish, they don't oxidize. There's your slicer, then you've got a fine grater, and then more of a coarse grater. Chef, I am on my personal soapbox. I've realized, yes, I buy the pre-shredded cheese, we all do. I'm gonna let you talk to that.
You know, when you buy pre-shredded cheese, you're paying more money for less freshness.
And it's less flavor.
And there's less flavor, and like I said,
put you know, fillers and, you know,
fillers, preservatives, all that stuff. And you pay more for the privilege.
You do.
So one thing I love to do, in my family, we go through a ton of cheddar cheese. A ton. So I'll buy a big block and I'll grate it. It'll take me about 1 minute, and I've got the grated cheese ready to go for the whole week. I mean, look at this quantity. This is about half a pound of cheddar cheese I did in 8 seconds.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate again, especially because you can rinse it off. I mean, again, top rack dishwasher safe, but I can do hard things, soft things. Can you speak a little bit to that?
You could do veg, nuts. I love, by the way, you mentioned radish. Small things that are hard to do by, Load it up with radish, load it up with mushrooms, load it up with small potatoes. Here's some zucchini that I love to put into a zucchini bread to hide those veg, right? So zucchinis, carrots, great for any veg.
Can I point out with these potatoes, you put those in your today's special and you do dehydrated or you do potato chips, like homemade potato chips with no oil, no fat, full of flavor.
Perfect.
So you can do all that. Now, we'll let you know when that today's special is gone. Steve, I think we have fewer than 300 now, if I'm correct. We'll give you an item number in just a moment, but if you're one of the next 300 people who call, you can get that. You know, over 400,000 of you, getting close to that 500,000 mark can't be wrong. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of perfect reviews on this. And actually, I believe this is one of the top items that get people to try HSN and then come back. So come back for a second one, get your first one. If you are new to HSN, remember FlexPay is open to anyone within the sound of our voice. You can use your major debit card, you can use PayPal, any major credit card, but for less than, you know, for a little over $6, it takes the prep out of the prep. And I could almost promise you that even if you're just frying those julienne or those pre-shredded carrots, just compare it to how much you spend for the convenience of the prepackaged, and we always know fresh is best.
For sure.
I mean, for sure.
One thing I love to do, I do cauliflower to make cauliflower rice. If you're watching your carbs, absolutely. But again, nuts, radishes, mushrooms, fruits, vegetables. I know lots of people love zucchini noodles. Oh yeah. Squash noodles. Do it yourself and save the money.
Look at how fine that is. If you're doing ice cream toppings, if you're doing, my niece just found out she has to watch gluten. Yep. So if you want to do frying and you want to do like a gluten-free panko or some kind of, you know, good idea topping, you could do that. Even things like rice, you could do your own rice cauliflower. I'm telling you, this will be your best friend in the kitchen. And if you're doing it for yourself, get two. I'm telling you, because this is the start of the holiday season for the most part. We have our extended holiday return policy. We're also doing free exchanges. So if you even get this at home, you're like, oh, I should have done that rose or I should have done that white. White is more of an almond color. I'll just, you know, kind of put that out there. But get it at home. Once you try this, you're going to say, why in the world didn't I do this sooner? It's that much of a game changer, don't you think?
It's funny you say that. It was the first thing my mom bought.
Was it really?
HQ. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great for anyone who, again, might have dexterity issues, might be nervous handling the knife. Have you noticed how much prep I've just gone through here?
You're showing off.
I'm kind of out of bowls. That's the problem. I always fall into this situation.
I know, but you know, even like for your holiday cookies, I'm trying to remember, they're like the walnut drop cookies, you know, the ones that I'm talking about. They're one of my mom's favorite cookies. And so the cost on chopped, like already pre-chopped walnuts, I could have bought a new car. No, I'm serious. I'm like, I didn't even realize how much chopped
think about this. You know what I do? I make my own almond flour. Basically, I put almonds in the fine grater, and you've got almond flour for baking. Almond flour is really expensive.
Oh, it is.
So I love it. Comes with the 3 drums: the super fine grater, the medium grater, and the slicer. That's replacing that scary mandolin. That's replacing your box grater. There's nothing to plug in. You just suction it to your counter. And off you go.
I'm telling you, you'll never buy...
My prep is getting out of control now,
It is. We need a bigger,
we need a bigger bowl,
we need a bigger boat. We need a bigger table.
I need more stuff.
Okay, we are very, very busy. Steve, out of curiosity, is the red the most popular? I know usually the red is the most popular in the kitchen here at HSN. So we have the red, the black. This is the teal. Remember, these are all the colors that have sold out on our today's special. There's the gray. I'm really kind of partial to what we're calling white because it really is more of like a creamy almond.
Yeah, it's a great tone.
It's a really nice soft tone. There's our rose gold, and then there's our blue. And remember, you are getting the 3 stainless drums. By the way, there's also a suction on the base, so put it on a nice flat surface, and it doesn't tipple-topple. And then for extra stability, you can screw the drums on so it doesn't wiggly-woggly and go flying off.
Easy to clean, dishwasher safe.
Okay, Mr. Sizzle. Back with our epic, our historic price cut on the same technology that restaurants use to get that perfect sear on a steak. So you get coffee, what are you doing? Are you just gonna take a little break and then come back?
Yeah, maybe a small break if that's no. I'll hang out.
I have never met anyone who has as much energy as I do, so no, it's really true.
Well.
You're impressive.
We're a heck of a match.
Yes, we are. You got to step up to the plate, Stephanie. I'm telling you. Okay, so Chef will be back with that epic, that historic price cut. Hey, don't hang up on his today's special or on the Speed Grater. And remember, if you go to hsn.com, do the buzz. You'll find recipes from him. And then I need to comb my hair, so I need the beauty hot list. I mean, I'm just like, You know, Smith, rake a comb through your hair, just like even once. It's a great idea. So every Tuesday we drop new beauty every Wednesday? Oh, okay. Oh, they end on Tuesday, okay. See, I just cut right to the end, you know, because I need to know. So up to 50% off. All right, we are coming back. I have something else I want you to get. I'm gonna be ordering mine. Have you seen the new trend on TikTok for these Butterboards? The only butter dish of its kind. Oh wait, ×2 coming up.